What happened? That Saudi Arabia suddenly ran out of patience and started large-scale military action against hostile forces in Yemen. Actually, Iranian influence has been increasing in the region for months. Iran practically is controlling territories directly or indirectly from the Mediterranean to the Persian Gulf and now potentially to the Indian Ocean. And Saudi Arabia knows that Iran has been supplying the Shiites in Yemen with military hardware, with political support. And it came to a point where they said enough is enough. What kind of dangers would a Houthi takeover, a Shia takeover in Yemen pose to Saudi Arabia? Well, Yemen has a long border with Saudi Arabia, and that border is largely populated by Shias on both sides. So Saudi Arabia could not accept an Iranian-supported, Iranian-dominated government right on its borders when Iran has enough influence in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq now. Saudi Arabia is also concerned about the oil supply routes in the Middle East. There are two major routes, one out of the Persian Gulf and one out of the Red Sea through the Gulf of Aden. Iran, as we know, sits on the Persian Gulf export route. But if Iran takes over Yemen or government of Yemen, then Iran would have potential control also on the Red Sea route. And this is very dangerous for Saudi Arabia, for world oil supplies. And now Saudi Arabia has opened its coffers, most probably enticing countries like Sudan, Pakistan, and Egypt, the big Arab Sunni power, to join in this coalition against the rebels in Yemen. We don't know the degree of their involvement, but we will see in the coming days. And the final and the most interesting question, what kind of an impact the Saudi action in Yemen would have on the Iran-West talks to resolve the nuclear dispute? That's the most important question. If this conflict spreads further and creates tension in the region, can these negotiations proceed successfully or not?